If you've ever tried running an online course or a membership site, you've probably dealt with one of the biggest frustrations out there, a slow, laggy website. You put in all this effort to create an amazing learning experience, but then your students start complaining that videos won't load, pages take forever, or worse, your site crashes completely. And the worst part, you don't even know why it's happening. Now, that's where Rapyd Cloud comes in. It's a managed hosting service designed specifically for online courses, membership platforms, and highly dynamic websites. But the big question is, does it actually live up to its promises? In this review, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know about Rapyd Cloud LMS hosting. We'll look at its speed, reliability, security, and customer support. We'll also compare it to some of the big hosting providers and see if it's worth the switch. What makes LMS hosting different from regular hosting? Let's talk about what makes LMS hosting unique. If you've only ever managed a basic website, you might be wondering, why is hosting for an LMS any different? LMS stands for Learning Management System, a platform designed for creating, managing, and delivering online courses. Unlike a regular website, an LMS typically handles user registrations, progress tracking, quizzes, video hosting, and sometimes even live classes. Because of these demands, LMS websites require more resources, better performance, and stronger security than a standard blog or business site. Now, that's why choosing the right hosting provider is crucial. It ensures your platform runs smoothly, loads quickly, and provides a seamless learning experience for your students. A blog or a small business site is pretty simple in terms of how it runs, but an LMS site, that's a whole different beast. Every time a student logs in, a lot is happening in the background. Think about it. They're watching videos, taking quizzes, submitting assignments, earning certificates, joining live discussions, and maybe even purchasing new courses. And all of that requires heavy processing power from your server. If your hosting provider isn't built for this kind of activity, things start slowing down fast. Videos start buffering, pages take too long to load, and before you know it, people are bouncing off your site and looking for another course provider. So what's the solution? You need hosting that's designed specifically for these kinds of high-demand sites. That's exactly what Rapyd Cloud promises. Fast, scalable, and secure hosting that can handle the pressure of an LMS. Why speed matters for online courses. We all know slow websites are annoying, but for an LMS, speed is everything. When people are taking an online course, they expect instant responses. They click a video, it should play immediately. They finish a quiz, their results should load right away. If your site takes too long to respond, people don't just get frustrated, they start leaving. Studies show that if a page takes more than 3 seconds to load, nearly half of visitors will give up and exit the site. And in the world of online courses, that's a huge problem. Because let's be honest, there are plenty of alternatives out there. If your site isn't performing well, people will find another course provider. This is where Rapyd Cloud claims to be different. Their hosting is optimized to keep your site fast no matter how many students are online at once. They use a global content delivery network, or a CDN, which means your website's content gets stored on multiple servers around the world. So whether a student's in New York, London, or Tokyo, they're getting the fastest possible loading speeds. And it's not just about CDNs. Rapyd Cloud also includes several performance-enhancing features that ensure your website runs efficiently, even under heavy traffic. Server-level caching stores frequently accessed data directly on the server, reducing the time it takes to load pages by eliminating the need to generate the same content repeatedly. This speeds up your site significantly, especially for returning visitors. Optimized database queries ensure that your website retrieves and processes information efficiently, preventing slowdowns caused by bloated or unnecessary requests to the database. This is especially important for LMS platforms, e-commerce sites, and large content-heavy websites. Scalable cloud infrastructure allows your website to handle sudden traffic spikes without crashing or slowing down. Instead of being limited to a fixed amount of server resources, your site can dynamically scale as needed. Now, all these features work together to improve speed, stability, and overall user experience, ensuring that your site remains fast, responsive at all times. But does it actually work? Well, based on our testing and customer reviews, the results seem pretty impressive. Many users report that after switching to Rapyd Cloud, their site speed increased dramatically. Some even say their pages load up to 10 times faster than before. Scalability. What happens when your course grows? Let's say your course is doing great. More and more students are signing up, your community is growing, and your business is scaling. That's exciting, but it can also be a huge technical nightmare if your hosting can't keep up. Now, most traditional hosting plans have hard limits on how much traffic they can handle. Too many people visit your site at the same time, the server gets overwhelmed. That's when you start seeing slow performance, or even even worse, your site crashes completely. Rapyd Cloud handles this differently. Their cloud infrastructure automatically scales when your traffic increases. If you suddenly get a spike in visitors, maybe after launching a new course or running a big promotion, Rapyd Cloud will allocate more resources to keep your site running smoothly. This kind of automatic scalability is a big deal. It means you don't have to stress about upgrading your hosting plan every time your business grows. Rapyd Cloud just adjusts on the fly, making sure that your students always get a seamless experience. Security, keeping your LMS safe. So security is something a lot of people don't think about until it's too late. If you're running an LMS, you're dealing with sensitive information, student names, email address, payment details, and personal data. All of that needs to be protected. If your site gets hacked, it's not just an inconvenience, it's a huge problem. Data breaches can destroy trust, lead to legal issues, and cause serious financial damage. Rapyd Cloud takes security seriously. Every site hosted with them gets multiple layers of protection, including a built-in firewall to block attacks before they reach your site, daily automated backups so you can restore your site if anything goes wrong, real-time malware scanning to catch threats before they cause damage, free SSL certificates to encrypt all data transfers. They even offer PatchStack and Monarchs, two premium security tools that typically come at an extra cost with other hosting providers. But with Rapyd Cloud, they're included for free, giving you enterprise-level security without the added expense. PatchStack specializes in identifying and patching vulnerabilities in WordPress plugins and themes. Since many website hacks occur due to outdated or insecure plugins, PatchStack helps prevent these issues before they can be exploited, keeping your site protected. Now, Monarchs is an advanced malware detection and prevention system that actively monitors your website for threats in real time. If malware is detected, it blocks the attack before it can cause damage. By including these tools for free, Rapyd Cloud ensures that your website stays secure against cyber threats, reducing the risk of data breaches, downtime, and costly security fixes. This kind of security isn't just nice to have, it's essential. So if you're handling student data, you need to be absolutely sure that your site is protected at all times. Customer support. Does Rapyd actually help when you need it? One of the biggest frustrations with hosting providers is bad customer service. When something goes wrong, the last thing that you want to be stuck with is a never-ending support queue or waiting days for a response, especially if your site is down or experiencing issues. Rapyd Cloud claims to eliminate this frustration with 24/7, 365 support and an average response time of under 45 seconds. That means if you run into a problem, you won't be left hanging. You'll get immediate assistance from a real person. But do they actually deliver on that promise? Real customer feedback. How good is Rapyd Cloud support? Based on customer reviews, Rapyd Cloud support team lives up to the hype. Many users report responses are not only fast, but also genuinely helpful, which is rare in the hosting world. Instead of receiving generic copy and paste answers, customers say Rapyd's team actually troubleshoots issues with them and provides real solutions. This level of support can make a huge difference, especially if you're running an LMS, membership site, or online business where downtime means lost revenue. When something goes wrong, whether it's a site crash, a plugin conflict, or a security issue, having competent, responsive support can be a lifesaver. How Rapyd Cloud stacks up against other hosts. Many hosting providers claim to offer 24/7 support, but that doesn't always mean you'll get fast or effective help. With larger providers like WP Engine or SiteGround, you might experience longer wait times during peak hours or tiered support where only higher paying customers get priority assistance. With Rapyd Cloud, every customer gets quick, high quality support, no extra charges or VIP tiers required. Final thoughts on support. Now, at the end of the day, a hosting provider is only as good as its support team. Things will go wrong. It's inevitable. The difference is how quickly and effectively your hosts help you fix the issue. Rapyd Cloud stands out by providing fast, knowledgeable, and genuinely helpful customer service, making it a strong choice for businesses that can't afford downtime or technical headaches. So what does Rapyd Cloud LMS hosting cost? Let's go ahead and take a look at their pricing. Now, first things first, if you click the link down below in the description, it'll bring you to a page that looks something like this, where you can go ahead and get started and try it for free. So if we come here, we can go ahead and click on view plans and take a look at their different plans here. So they have 3 different plans to choose from. They have the light plan, the startup plan, and the performance plan, as well as the enterprise plan for larger sites as well. Now, for all these plans, you can choose whether you want to pay monthly, and whether you pay annually or pay for 2 years up front, you're going to get some better savings. So just taking a look at the monthly pricing here, the light plan starts at $35 per month, the startup plan starts at $119 per month, and the performance plan starts at $359 per month. So with the light plan, this gets you 200,000 visits per month, 30 gigabytes SSD storage, 99.99% uptime, unlimited free CDN, and 30 gigabytes gigabytes of offsite backup storage, and this is good for one website. Now you can go ahead and build your plan by moving these sliders. So if we go ahead and slide that over, we can see the price goes up to $59 per month, and it changed to what they call their developer plan. So here you're gonna get the addition of 18 auto-scaling supercharged PHP workers, and it goes from 30 to 50 gigabytes of SSD storage with 100 gigabytes of offsite backup storage. You also get some other perks down here as well. Now moving on to the startup plan, it starts at $119 per month, and you can go ahead and build your plan. They have 5 different plans, and it'll go all the way up to $299 per month. The performance plan starts at $359 per month, and again, you can also build your plan, getting all the way up to $599 per month. Now, at first glance, this might look expensive, but you have to remember that these aren't just for your basic personal blog or basic websites. These hosting plans are for websites that have e-commerce on it, that have LMS on it, or other online courses that are bringing in significant amount of money. So you want to pay for a hosting that's going to be reliable. So you should be looking at this as more of an investment than an expense. And if you have just a simple blog, well, this is going to be overkill for you. Is Rapyd Cloud worth it? So after breaking down everything, speed, scalability, security, and support, is Rapyd Cloud worth it? If you're running a simple blog or a small business website, you might not need all the advanced features that Rapyd Cloud offers. But if you're managing an LMS, a membership site, or e-learning platform, this hosting service is absolutely worth considering. What makes it stand out? It's its speed, its reliability, and its flexibility. Rapyd Cloud isn't just another hosting provider. It's built to handle the demands of growing online businesses. With automatic scalability, your site can grow without any hiccups. Strong security features keep your data and customer information safe. And when things get complicated, their customer support is actually helpful, which isn't something you can say for every hosting company out there. At the end of the day, choosing the right hosting depends on your needs. But if you're serious about performance, reliability, and hassle-free scaling, Rapyd Cloud is a strong contender. Now, if you want to get started with Rapyd Cloud, you'll find a link for it down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means that we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue creating free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on this channel, we cover website creation, hosting comparisons, domain name tips, and so much more. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to stick around and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.